Mount Aso is one of the largest active volcanoes in the world. It is a huge tourist attraction. It's got onsen, and there's a fantastic produce in this prefecture as well. Kumamoto is known for many things, and now it is known for hosting the Kumamoto Masters Japan, the very first time that the HSBC BWF World Tour Super 500 tournament is being held right here at the prefectural gymnasium. This is Miyuki Maeda, an Olympian from Beijing and London, women's doubles player, and she's come in to bring in the World Tour Finals trophy. That will be held in Hangzhou, China in just a month's time. That's what many of these players are aiming for, with all those points on offer, especially in an Olympic year. It is semi-final day here, and this is our order of play on court one. In the women's singles, what an intriguing encounter. An Se-young, the top seed from Korea, is playing Chen Yu Fei, third seed from China. Into the mixed doubles, well, this one is a repeat of the World Championship finals. Zheng Zhewei and Huang Yaqiong, the #1 seeds, taking on the world champions who upset them in that match in Copenhagen. Cho Seung-jae and Chae Yu-jung, they're the 4th seeds from Korea. Bae Wen-zhang continues her fantastic 2023. The American takes on Gregoria Mariska-Tunjung, the 6th seed from Indonesia. Finally, some support here for the Japanese. Yuta Watanabe and Anissa Higashino, the 2nd seeds, will take on 3rd seeds from China, Feng Yangzhe and Huang Dongping. Then later on in the men's singles, Shi Yuqi of China, the 4th seed, will take on Chinese Taipei's Qiu Tianzhen. Looking a little later on in the day, we have women's doubles. Mayu Matsumoto and Wakana Nakahara, the 8th seeds from Japan, up against Wu Shengqu and Tan Ning from China. Next up, men's singles, the top seed, world #1, Victor Axelsen from Denmark. He plays the qualifier. What a fairy tale story that is for Takuma Obayashi. And finally, we'll end things with the men's doubles. Ong Yu Sin and Zhou Yi of Malaysia, the 8th seeds, I should say, playing the 7th seeds from China, Liu Yuchen and Oh Xuanyi. So lots to look forward to. We turn our attentions first to the women's singles. And what was really interesting to see in the quarterfinals was we had 8 different member associations taking part. That's not something you see very often. So a little bit of variety there. And into the semi-finals, we had 4 of the 8 seeds still remaining. She is very popular, An Se-young, followed by Chen Yu Fei. And as they make their way up towards the court, I'll also introduce my co-commentator, European Games, Commonwealth Games champion, and Olympic bronze medalist as well, men's doubles player, Chris Langridge. Chris, day 3 of action here, Kumamoto, Masters Japan. It's been fantastic, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has, and I mean, what a game we have to start with. We've got the Olympic champion against the world champion. It's going to be an incredible game, and it's amazing to start off today with these 2 ladies.
And perhaps some might just raise their eyebrow knowing just how good An Se-young is. Actually, Chen Yu Fei leads the head-to-head 10-7. They last met just a month ago at the Asian Games. In the final, An Se-young won that in 3, despite sustaining a knee injury, the one that kept her out of the European leg of events. And we were concerned yesterday whether that might hamper her against Supanida, but boy, Chris, did she turn it on, especially in the 2nd game, An Se-young.
Yeah, An Se-young played incredible in the 2nd game, and I think any doubters out there that she was back to match fitness and at her best, she proved them wrong. She was incredible.
So, An Se-young, let's tell you a little bit about her. She is 170 centimeters tall, from the southern city of Gwangju, where they had the Masters last week, which she unfortunately didn't take part in. She is currently the world #1, world champion, finished 3rd in 2022 in Tokyo, Asian Games champion, as you saw a little bit earlier on. and is the Asian championship runner-up this year. Supanida, she beat, as we say, pretty comfortably in the end. Hasn't dropped a game so far and has 19 BWF World Tour titles to her name. Absolutely superb record. She has made the semi-finals of every tournament she has played in this year. 10 titles this year alone as well. Chen Yu Fei is 25, 171 centimeters tall. And why An Se-young broke hearts was because she lost in Hangzhou, the venue for the Asian Games, last month. She is currently 3rd in the world, and she has been a former world #1. She also won 13 titles to her name. Hasn't dropped a game yet, but look at that result against Carolina Marin. That was absolutely convincing, which was probably a little bit surprising as well. This year she has won the Indonesia Open, Denmark Open and French Open. She was runner-up to the All England Open to guess who? An Se-young. She's also the current Olympic champion. Has never won a world championship, finished 2nd in Tokyo last year, 3rd this year in Copenhagen, and in 2017 and 2019 as well. Also finished 2nd at the Asian Games, as I said, this year. Yu Ichikawa is our umpire from Japan, and he is joined by compatriot Takuma Takabatake. Now, when we look at that head-to-head, while it might be a bit surprising, we just have to put some context into it, that Chen Yu Fei won the first 7 meetings. This, of course, dates back to 2018. So she won the first 7. And then you look at more recent times, and An Se-young has won the last 3.
On my right, An Se-young, Korea.
They've met 8 times this year alone. An Se-young has won 6 of the 8. So that gives you a really good indication, doesn't it, Chris, of who's in the ascendancy at the moment between these two.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be so tight to call what actually happens today.
Yeah, I think many people would feel this is sort of a final matchup, wouldn't they? First point of order for An Se-young. Well, for those of you who watched yesterday against Carolina Marin, the way she dismantled her, I mean, there's no other way to say it. She was absolutely superb. Marin was very, very unusually subdued in that one, but it was clinical from Chen Yu Fei.
See how early Chen Yu Fei took that net. Incredible net shot, so tight.
That looks good. Thump's trying to think about whether to challenge or not.
Yeah, and you can see already both ladies just trying their best to outmaneuver each other, make the court as big as possible so they have to cover it. And there it was just a misjudgment because it was, you know, bang on the line.
There's that focus on the knee. Yeah, that last match that they played was an hour and a half between these two, despite the third one finishing 21-8 in An Se-young's favour. That's a great shot, isn't it?
Brilliant, yeah. And I think Ansi Young's clear was just a little bit too close to Chen Yu Fei here. Chen Yu Fei's not off balance, but the accuracy there, I mean, this is, we're talking almost to the millimetre how accurate that is, just on the inside of the line.
Again, gone a little long.
And I think it just clipped the line.
But did take the line, yeah, excuse me.
But again, Chen Yu Fei just showing her accuracy. She's at 2 lines so far. Wow.
Quick to the net.
She's had a great start to this match. She's looking so calm, so composed, taking the shuttle early, controlling the rallies. But we didn't see this yesterday when Ansi Young started just a fraction slow.
Yeah. Great start here from Chen Yu Fei.
Serve 3-5.
Similar to actually how it was yesterday against Sudirman. It just took a little bit of time for Ansi Young. Oh, look at where that landed just after the net.
Yeah, but the control from Ansi Young in that position, she's in trouble, her opponent's on the net, how late she takes it, misjudgment. The control, she gets a neck cord from that position is absolutely incredible.
How good was that?
You can see there, Chen Yu Fei, she read exactly where it was going, but the shot was just phenomenal. Brilliant.
That is again fantastic. She looks to have started to get into a groove here, the Korean.
So the thing, the placement is the key there. There is a gap, but the gap's not big. She, again, both these ladies are so accurate with their attack. Again, another line.
These are the marks we're playing with.
And yeah, this is elite level. This is how accurate the players are. And it's even more complicated than that because there is a slight drift, and each day it will be a fraction different. So when we're talking about, you know, centimeters or even millimeters, this is the fine line between, you know, winning and losing.
Yeah. Just a point in it now between these two.
And again, challenge.
Yeah, that might be worth it actually.
From the angle I'm at, which isn't perfect, I do feel that was it.
They just clipped the line?
Yeah, well, I actually think it was middle of the line.
Okay.
But I've got a lot wrong. So
I thought it was out. Oh.
Outside of the line.
Wow, okay. So in between what we want to say.
Yeah. But again, I mean, this is it.
Yeah.
It's how accurate we're talking. But this is why, you know, elite players will train at least anything from 5 to 6 hours every day, 5 to 7 days a week, because we're talking millimeters. I think Chen Yu Fei's hit 4 lines, and she's only on 8 points.
And then this point's been fairly quick as well, hasn't it? Overall.
Yeah. We haven't had any too extreme rallies in length yet.
Oh, wobbly. She set herself up so well there, didn't she?
Yeah, and see how she came in, she held it, she could see Chen Yu Fei just stepping forward, went over her there. Just slightly wrong-footed her, and then you could see how short the backhand clear was. But still, it is a short lift, but the accuracy again.
How tough is it, that hold, Chris? How tough is it to do?
It's hard because you catch it wrong and it doesn't go as deep, or you slightly mistime it, or your opponent predicts it correctly. Holding the shuttle that bit longer, yes, it's more deceptive. If you get it right, it's perfect. If you don't, it can put you in more trouble.
Plus, you've got a lot going on, because you've also got to keep an eye.
Yeah, you've got to analyse everything that's going on, where the player's moving, what they're doing, the position you're in, how on balance you are.
Makes it over.
So well in that rally, because there was a time where she was at full stretch, but the quality there, the quality of her shot in that position was so good. And again,
but it's also not just about getting it back, it's what she does.
But this is the thing, when you're stretched and, you know, out of position and in trouble, it's incredibly difficult to control the shot, because your body weight's going in the wrong direction, you're at full stretch, and the quality that she can produce when she is at full stretch, out of position, in trouble, it's better than, you know, some players when they're on balance.
Stuff there. Answer, by the way, first time she's had the lead since the very early stages of this game.
I never see anything phase Answer Young, which is, I mean, it's incredible for such a young player. I know she's already phenomenal because she's world #1. She's achieved almost everything except for an Olympic medal, but she's 21 and she has the maturity, the experience of a player that's older. She started the game here maybe not to her highest level, not phased at all, settled herself down, and now she's playing to a really, really, really high level again.
Yeah.
This is why she is, you know, has all the potential to be one of the
all-time greats, you think?
Yeah, she really does.
It's Chen Yu Fei who takes the slender lead here. Now the midway point of this first game. She's 11-10 up against Answer Young. Well, the crowd in Very good voice here. You've got the drummer as well. It's about 80% full in here. There was big crowds outside the venue early this morning. I think there's going to be more coming through, especially when the Japanese players are in action. Whoever's in here has been treated to some high-quality badminton. Just cuts the line. Just going back to what you were saying earlier, Chris, about, you know, she's only 21 and so young. What is sort of the peak age for a badminton player? Is it mid-20s?
For me personally, I'd say that there isn't one, just because everyone is so different.
Right.
So if we look at traditionally some of the Asian players, they may peak at a younger age than some of the Europeans. But that doesn't mean that's the, you know, the hard and fast rule. It just means for the player, and even some of the players that are doing well now, maybe they progress slightly later. I'd say Anse Young is quite unique. That, I mean, she's phenomenal at 21, which doesn't happen very often to be this good at this age. Generally, it takes a little bit longer just because it takes time to get the experience, to get the belief, to get the full understanding of everything. But she is, you know, quite a special player. I mean, Chen Yu Fei, she is young as well. She's just, she seems, that's a great shot. She seems obviously a lot older because she is 4 years older, but it's not much. Just, what Chen Yu Fei has also achieved is phenomenal as well. We have two incredible players on court.
Sung Ji Hyun there, the coach for Anse Young, also great in her time.
Another line there. I mean, Chen Yu Fei.
5 of these?
Yeah. But this is what it takes to win the point against Anse Young.
Play that late. And that's what helped set Chen Yu Fei up for the point. Having to play that late because she knows Chen Yu Fei generally finds a line.
This is the thing here, just a little bit of doubt in her mind. Is it in, is it out? And then by the time she makes the decision, it's just a fraction too late. Great pickup.
So, Anse Young takes back Chen Yu Fei. They're within a point of each other. Biggest lead we've had is 3 points, twice so far. Chen Yu Fei has enjoyed that. This time it is out.
And the way both ladies are, you know, they're outmaneuvering each other, moving the shuttle around. It looks so effortless. And, you know, it's not, because covering the full court, the shot quality on display, really impressive from both of them.
It's actually one of the longer rallies that we've had.
That was so early to the net, but such a tight net. You see it here. They're It's tough because An Young's taking it so low, she can't really do anything that low. The only choice she has is to high lift, almost reset and start the rally again.
Chen Yu Fei not wanting to give An Young any chance to take the lead. She's only had the lead outside of the early stages just once and very briefly. Chen Yu Fei's led throughout this match, really.
Good pressure there from An Young. Injecting pace in the flat game in the rally and then stepping up, taking it early when she gets her chance. Here, injecting pace, putting pressure on her opponent in. Makes her move full distance forward of the court. What a lift off that net.
Fantastic.
This is the thing, both ladies almost making it look so easy. In regards to Chen Yu Fei played an incredible tumbling, spinning net. And then Han Young just lifted it almost on the back line.
That was our longest rally at 33 shots.
I do think Chen Yu Fei's net game so far has been so good. Her touch at the net has been incredible.
Now coming to the business end of this first game, Chen Yu Fei in front by 1. Really tight, this one. Doesn't make it over. She looked a little frustrated there, Chen Yu Fei. Now, is this where An Young makes her move, goes in front? To get that Chen Yu Fei. Might well be our longest rally, the one in which An Young has the lead for only the second time in this game outside of the first couple of points. That is our longest rally, 38 shots.
Yeah, and Chen Yu Fei, the majority of that rally was chasing. She was having to react to what An Young was doing. She did well to stay in the rally for so long, but it just felt the longer the rally went on, the more trouble fractionally she got herself in.
Little puff of the cheeks there. Now the rally's getting a lot longer, aren't they, than from the start?
Yeah. Brilliant.
It's an excellent shot.
And that's the thing. Chen Yu Fei there, she made it look so easy, but she read exactly what An Young was doing. She steps in so well here and takes that so early, and then plays obviously an incredible shot, but steps in so well. Gives An Se-young absolutely no time at all to be able to chase that down.
It's been two very brief leads that An Se-young has enjoyed. Yeah, I'm not sure that's going to go her way.
I couldn't tell. I've got the net post almost bang in the way from the angle I'm at.
Obviously, An Se-young will be hoping this time she gets it right. But she doesn't.
I have to say, it's quite impressive how quick now the review system's got with resolving any, a challenge. That seems so quick. I think the players had only just got to their box and it was already done.
Very, very tight. First game here. Just 1 point in it. Doesn't go An Se-young's way. Chen Yu Fei up by 2, and that's also what she needs to win this first game.
This is the thing, we've barely seen any unforced errors. In this situation, there's no, it's not no need, but these players are so good that I think we've seen 4 or 5 maximum unforced errors the whole of the first game.
She was stretched, wasn't she?
And that's the thing, as soon as you're stretched, you're out of position, so the gap, the space for the other player to into gets bigger. It's so hard for her to recover. Great placement there, and then just can't get up in time. And it was that shot there, Chen Yu Fei is so short, it's easy for Chen Yu Fei to hit wherever she wants. On balance, in a good position.
Three game points, 1 saved. An Se-young. The only time that she has not made a final in 2023 is when she lost to this player, Chen Yu Fei, at the Indonesia Open. That's good.
On the line again.
That is a really good shot in the corner. Actually, for the first time, An Se-young, we're not seeing that on camera. She looked, just clutched her face. These are the type of margins we're playing with. Look at this. Chen Yu Fei in front here, taking the first game. 21-18. It's been high quality badminton. So first game dropped of the tournament for An Se-young. Under a little pressure here against Chen Yu Fei. I argue that's a bit of a nemesis for her. At the Korea Open semi-finals earlier this year, An Se-young also dropped the first game against Chen Yu Fei and went on to win the match overall. Could be a change of fortune as well, Chris.
Yeah, definitely. The drift fractionally playing a part. I don't think Chen Yu Fei can maybe be quite as millimetre perfect this side, but we'll see. Good placement, I think. An Se-young just need another half step here. Just reached too early on, and she was off balance, leaning too far forward. Brilliant again. Fantastic placement. Lifts quite short from An Se-young. See there, Chen Yu Fei is in a good position on balance. So it's so integral when you're lifting, the quality of your lift. You need your opponent off balance. You need them out of position. Both of these ladies are so accurate with their attack.
11 out of 12 semi-finals this year. She has won. One that she hasn't, as I said, was against this particular player.
And again, same. Wow. Last three rallies.
Down that way.
Now An Se-young has to be a little bit more aware of that, but then that gives Chen Yu Fei possibly the bigger gap down the line. Incredible accuracy there again.
An Se-young in her career has won 27 out of 37 semi-finals. Pretty decent record, of course. A lot of that is from helped by this year's results. Chen Yu Fei has won 30 out of 58. It's almost 50-50. She's won her last two, but overall it's 2 out of the 3 out of the last 7 semi-finals that she won.
Brilliant.
She was under a bit of pressure, wasn't she, An Se-young, given the situation early on in the second game?
Yeah, but in this rally there puts pace in, and then she reads it, she steps in, and this is the thing, you have to take these calculated risks. You can see there, looking to go forward. You've got to hit a shot, look for the next shot.
Two in a row here for An Se-young. These are great shots, aren't they?
5-3.
This again, though, is a short clear. An Se-young struggling just a fraction to find her length.
ones we've had early on.
Good rally there. Chen Yu did very well at one point in the rally to stay in it.
These are shots that she normally does make, right?
Yeah, I mean, she's at full stretch. She's slightly off balance. I would say she's, I'm going to get to see here on the replay. I don't know if she could have maybe taken more of a step, more of a movement before she's kind of dived as such. I would say the majority of the time it is Chen Yu Fei being a little bit more aggressive, a bit more attacking at the moment. And Chen Yu does have an incredible defense.
It's 4 points now on that forehand side.
Yeah, cross court on the forehand, yeah.
She's just looked at her knee as well now, Chen Yu. Put that out of her mind. Easier said than done, of course.
Wow, is that absolutely incredible shot. Wow. I do think Chen Yu Fei, she's just getting a few too many chances to hit these. I mean, they are incredible, the accuracy, but hit these shots overhead where she's basically putting the shuttle on the line.
So what's the counter to what you said earlier about how Chen Yu Fei's being able to put the shots away?
I think it's Chen Yu, she's got to be a little bit more. I'm not saying she goes too extreme being aggressive, but she's got to be a little bit more aggressive. Give Chen Yu Fei a fraction less time. When she's lifting, some of her lifts are short. She's got to be a little bit more careful of that. It's hard in that situation. Chen Yu Fei's had such good net.
That's what she was putting away for fun.
Yeah, that was an uncharacteristic, fairly simple unforced error there. That's an incredible net there. And then she gets a really short lift. We're talking half court.
Yeah. Bit of a let-off. Chen Yu has got within a point of Chen Yu Fei. First time she's had 3 in a row in this game.
That was a really short lift there from Chen Yu Fei. Great net from Chen Yu. You can see the lift so short. And it's gone with the body attack. Cross there from Chen Yu. Took it early. You can see Chen Yu Fei at full stretch. It's so hard to control that shot there. So Chen Yu's just up the tempo a little bit. Wow. That rally was so much quicker from Chen Yu, more aggressive, more controlling of the rally. She took charge, stepping up, chasing. Incredible kill there, because that is more complicated than it looks. You see this here, the way that she actually strikes it. shot from Chen Yu Fei.
Wow.
Tiny little gap to play that in. Held it just long enough, and then incredible deception. Good judgment from Chen Yu Fei.
9-all.
Again, no rally upfield. Nancy Young increased the tempo again of her movement, of the speed of the rally. She's injecting pace. And I do think this is what she's got to do, because the speed of the game is just a fraction slower. Chen Yu Fei looks so comfortable.
As has been the case throughout, Chen Yu Fei makes shots like that.
You don't see that very often. Nancy Young's got one of the best defences in the world. She's totally wrong-footed here. Again, I do feel it was a slightly short shot that Nancy Young played going in an upward direction, and Chen Yu Fei's then got the option to play anything she wants.
One of the few players who's got a very good record against the Chinese overall. Nancy Young, 28 wins out of 45.
I'd say almost halfway through that second game, she's changed her style, a lot more aggressive, more attacking, more dominant in the rally. She's really trying to take charge.
She has that slender lead here in the second game, up by 1. And she is trailing after Chen Yu Fei won the first one. Jung Si-hyun, her coach, lost 3 times to Chen Yu Fei. Watching inside Kishiwafa. Should be clear, it was Chen Yu Fei beat something good 3 times in semi-finals of tournaments. So exactly what Nancy Young is going through. Now let's see how you feel that this more aggressive approach has been reaping rewards for Nancy Young.
100%, because she's been taking control of the rally. Before that, I'd say Chen Yu Fei was dictating most of what was going on in the rallies, and Nancy Young was having to defend a bit more on the back foot, but that is where it had changed. It'll be interesting after the break.
Earlier about Nancy Young's record against Chinese players. Chen Yu Fei's against Koreans, 29 wins and 37 though. The last 9, she's only won 4. That's because almost all of them were against Nancy Young. She's definitely found it harder against this opponent in recent times, though she is in control of things overall in this one. Oh, great reactions there from Nancy Young. It looked like Chen Yu Fei would win that.
Incredible defense here from Nancy Young. She stays calm under pressure. She didn't get too tense. On this one, it's still quite relaxed. Just goes over.
Times we've seen that today.
Great though for Chen Yu Fei. She just read it. She steps in, she takes it early. Gives Ansi Young absolutely no time at all to recover and get that. A little bit of a cheap point there for Ansi Young, which you don't see very often. Bit of a gift. Fractionally too off balance there. Chen Yu Fei to really be able to play that shot.
Young back in front.
A great net shot from that position.
Wow. This is about as big a lead as she's enjoyed so far.
For me anyway, it keeps going back to, you can see there she's chasing. Ansi Young was chasing that to be on it because she's reading it, which gives less time for Chen Yu Fei to play every shot. Challenging.
Wow, she had a whole lot of court to aim at, didn't she?
Call out.
I thought she actually had that in, Chen Yu Fei. Let's see. Could that just be sliding out? It is in, quite clearly as well.
Fantastic challenge. Chen Yu Fei. And again, hit another line. If anyone's adding up how many lines Chen Yu Fei's hit, pretty sure we're into double figures.
She has been in control for so many of these rallies, Chen Yu Fei. It's not often you see a stretch like this.
No, but I mean, Chen Yu Fei's playing so well.
Yeah.
And as we just said, she's hit more than 10 lines. She's hit the shot on the line more than 10 times in the rally, which is incredible. And she was controlling, she was dictating at that point. And she was having to defend and she couldn't really get to the point where she changed that around in the rally. She basically stayed on the back foot the majority of the rally.
33 shots that one. As we saw in the previous game, as we got towards the business end, it started to get longer.
What we saw, 4 winners cross-court in that situation. You can see Ansi Young just in her mind, concerned a little bit more about covering her forehand. We see it here, she's just thinking about the forehand and she gets wrong-footed. Because then the gap opens up on the backhand.
Just in front here, Chen Yu Fei. She looks a little frustrated now, Ansi Young.
Yeah, I think Ansi Young knew she had that. Just slightly mishit it on the defence. Because the attack there was definitely, I mean, it was a good attack, but you can see Ansi Young's in a fine position to play that. That's why we got the tap on her head.
Has played 73 matches this year. She's won 68 of them. That is how good a year she's had. Well over 90% of all matches played, she has won.
And the crazy thing is, the 5 matches that Ansi Young's lost, 2 of them are against Chen Yu Fei, yeah. 2 against Yamaguchi and then 1 against Tai Tzu-Ying.
The very, very best. Only the very best get close to her. What do you think? I thought that was in.
I don't know. It's too hard to see from up here. This is a big challenge.
Pivotal moment.
Very out. Another line here. If you've got anyone doing the stats on the lines, I would love to know how many rallies Chen Yu Fei has won from hitting the line.
Wow, this is how it's been, hasn't it?
Great pressure there from Chen Yu Fei going in the body. Get the pressure on. Again, it was that first lift from Ansi Young. I think it was a fraction short and a fraction flat.
Is the key number here. That's the lead that Chen Yu Fei has, and it's also what she needs to win. When she beat her at the Indonesia Open semi-final, Chen Yu Fei won 21-8, 21-17.
Great shot for Ansi Young. Fantastic placement, good power. What a big point this is now.
Yeah. And they're playing with a Sudirman. Chen Yu Fei won 21-16, 22-20. Much tighter. Doesn't finish it. Oh, she was in a really good position, and she knows it. Ansi Young could have won that point earlier. Instead, it's match point to Chen Yu Fei.
Yeah, and Ansi Young, she had control in this rally. Chen Yu Fei does incredible to stay in that rally.
She couldn't believe it, Ansi Young.
It just shows, you know, when you're defending, you get one extra shot back, and as long as your quality of your shot is okay, you can stay in that rally. Chen Yu Fei did so well to survive.
Big moment here, Chen Yu Fei. What a time to not hit the line. When she's done it more often than not. Chen Yu Fei. One match point to save. Draws level. Young under pressure. Has won 2 in a row here. Save both match points.
Yeah, that's brilliant from Young. Match point down there. Control. Taking charge of the rally. That's what I mean about the maturity of a player. 21, not phased that she's match point and a game down. Composure in that rally was incredible.
Aggression there from Young. Now she's turned it around and has a game point of her own.
Brilliant from Young. I think it was this overhead, and then she just waits. She doesn't chase forward, but then she chases forward. She knew exactly what was going to happen.
Now it is Chen Yu Fei under pressure. Young has survived and gone on to win the second game, having faced 2 match points. She looked under real pressure, but she came through it all. Chen Yu Fei may well be looking back at these moments. We haven't seen her this stretched in the tournament thus far. She proves herself another lifeline. We're going to go into a third here. Young has taken the second game, 22-20. Chen Yu Fei on the court a lot earlier than Young. She means business. she'll be smarting a little bit from that, won't she?
Yeah, it's a tough one because, you know, she had match points. She led the majority of the game.
Yeah.
Young is such a class act even under pressure, and it's integral now. Chen Yu Fei has a good start in his final game.
Last 5 times that these two have played, and it's gone to 3. Chen Young has won all 5 of them. All those 5 matches have taken place this year.
Again, plumb on the line, I think. We're just really starting the final game, and we're just reaching the hour mark. It's because we've had pretty much every rally has been of a very, very high level.
Yeah, just a reminder again that their last match at the Asian Games final just over a month ago took an hour and a half. Chen Young won that one though, quite convincingly, the third game, 21-8. She's trailing by 3 here. Chen Yu Fei started all 3 games pretty well.
Started this game fraction passive. Chen Yu Fei's managing to control the rallies. When she's getting the attack, she's on balance, she's in a good position.
First point of the board finally for Chen Young in the second game, the third game I should say. She will take that. That's the kind of shot that Chen Yu Fei was making.
This is the thing now. Chen Young defending so well. Play that quality shot there at full stretch, out of position.
Wow, that's the first one I've seen on court one in these last 3 days. Clear what she thinks of it. The service judge is the one who's got those lines there. Set again.
Perfect control. Slightly loose serve there from Nancy Young. Was it that she was thinking a little bit about how low she wanted to serve so she didn't get called again?
In. Both of these guys are hitting these lines perfectly.
Perfect placement. Not sure we're going to get to see it, but I do think the shot from Nancy Young to clear was, I think it was just a fraction short.
Clip the net there.
This is the thing, like the skill. I mean, they've got everything. But the skill, the touch from Chen Yu Fei there. There's nothing Nancy Young can do because she almost clipped the tape when she hit the shot because it's that tight, the net shot.
34 shots. Doesn't make it.
Yeah, but then Nancy Young showing everyone, well, hold on a sec. Chen Yu Fei, your net's good, mine's just as good. And this is the thing where singles net shots and doubles net shots are so different because couldn't quite see it there, but for a doubles net, it's so integral that it's low to the net, even if it's fractionally deep into court, because generally you've got a player at the net.
Right.
We can kill it, whereas singles net, it has to be so close distance-wise because you need your opponent to move that further distance, so when they strike a shuttle, it has to go in an obvious upward direction.
She has led in all 3 games, Chen Yu Fei, from the start. The touch on that from Chen Yu Fei.
Great deception there. You can see Nancy Young thought it was going to be a clear or something of power, and then she almost just slices it at the last second. And great shot.
Up by 4. I think this could be the biggest lead we've had in the entire match from Chen Yu Fei. Was that in? No.
It was called in.
Yeah,
Nancy Young challenging
it.
I'm going to be honest, from the angle I'm at, it looks in. But we are at a slightly off-centre angle, so I could well be wrong, but it looked in. Another line.
How good has that been today?
1 time remaining. 10-5. Break.
No, more wides in the end. So this is certainly the most convincing lead anyone has had, especially at the interval of Chen Yu Fei, 11-5 up in game 3. This is pretty dominant so far from Chen Yu Fei, isn't it?
Yeah. Again here, this is incredible. And the spin on that is so hard for Ansi Young to really be able to control it. Brilliant again. And Chen Yu Fei's really taking charge of the rally. She's dictating, she's controlling. She's the player that is definitely in charge in the rallies at the moment. But we saw this, and then in the second game, and all of a sudden Ansi Young, just before halfway through, changed that.
Well, she's trailing by 8 here. Real pressure for Ansi Young. That's a very good run here for Chen Yu Fei. 6 in a row now.
Slipping away from Ansi Young now.
Well, she makes that one. Ansi Young finally breaks that run. Chen Yu Fei, 7 in a row Chen had. She needed a run of her own desperately, and it's not to be.
Good control there from Ansi Young to be controlling the shuttle from that low down.
Just too good, Chen at the moment. It's not often you see this outplayed.
Nah. I think she has switched off just a fraction. Her pace has slowed down. Giving Chen Yu Fei too much time on the shuttle.
Got to remind everyone that she has had a bit of an injury layoff, hasn't she?
She has, yeah. Before then, she was almost unbeatable.
Yeah. And she hadn't played competitively in the last month since that Asian Games final. But, It is almost over here, you feel. A couple more points for Chen Yu Fei. That sets up a whopping 12 match points for Chen Yu Fei. That is a magnificent result for Chen Yu Fei. Only the 6th loss of the year for An Se-young in over 70 matches. 3 of those now belong to this woman here. Chen Yu Fei has been brilliant. She continues a winning head-to-head record against the world #1, the best player on the planet. But today, Chen Yu Fei was just too good, Chris.
Yeah, especially in that final game. Didn't quite seem to be the same player from An Se-young in that final game. Could be fatigue, could be, not sure, maybe the knee, some issues, but she was quite a bit off at the very end. Very subdued.
What a result there, Chen Yu Fei. The 3rd seed from China beats the top seed here from Korea, An Se-young. 21-18, 20-22, 21-8. She's won that in 75 minutes. Coming up next, we've got mixed doubles. Jung So-wei and Hwang Yan-chong, the top seeds, up against the world champions Hyo Sung-jae and Chae Yu-jung of Korea.